Warning. The following contains material that may be too disturbing to some people. Descriptions of violence, mature situations, and adult themes. This is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
All right,
4,
we're
3,
live.
2, 1. Oh,
Welcome to Urban Shadows Triple. Take it away, Wolfy. Or Caitlin, you can too, I suppose.
no. Don't do this to me.
Wolfy? Somebody?
Oh no, I like listening to the chaos.
Alright.
But no, we're back again, a little bit sooner than I had expected. But yes, 2 weeks in a row.
Hey.
Yeah.
We have returned.
To cause
Chaos.
They're just here for the chaos.
Most people are.
Yeah, you're right. You're welcome.
Some people just want to watch Tokyo burn.
In this case, yes. Or at the very least explode. And have bees. Lots of bees.
Exploding bees, apparently. Oh,
that are out, excuse me.
Yeah,
that are on a heavy dose
that's
of
right.
stimulants.
That's right.
Yeah. They're buzzing in more ways than one.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I hate it.
So this is basically what we've been doing while we've been setting up the game, guys.
There has just been the chaos.
Oh man.
There
If
is
you want to see
even...
the chaos channel in the Discord server, come join us.
Yeah, you too can witness chaos. And worship at the altar of chaos. All you have to do is go to this Discord. Here, I'm gonna grab the link, and I'm gonna post it for the three
Shameless
people
plug.
in the Twitch chat.
You gave us the channel. You should have expected this.
Oh no, that's
You're
entirely what was expected. It's just funny.
Such a good gift, Dank.
Thank you.
Which one? The bees exploding?
A witness.
Witness.
Oh my gosh.
But anyways, last we left off, the group had a plan. And that plan involved, as you were talking about, explosives and bees.
So, last time, I suppose we should say, Amaya was introduced to the group by
Tomato.
yeah, Tomato or
Come on.
Mercedes Benz.
No. It's
The
Tomato
bottom.
Mercedes Benz.
AKA
That's exactly how it's written in my notes.
Anyways, he told us about the 4 heavenly according to Henry, that pretty much they are trying to take over our area and disrupt the peace.
You like that video when you put something into Google Translate and then turn it back and it's changed slightly?
But a new problem has arisen. Amaya and her sister have been tracked by a unknown group.
The U.S.
Tomato.
calling it now.
he managed to get him off her trail for a little bit, but now we're setting up and getting prepared to trap these bastards or blow them up. Yeah.
Don't worry. One of us knows how to poison one of the 4 heavenly.
Is
Right?
it with
Probably
poison?
not poison.
It was one of us knows what something that will something, right? Was it something like that?
An allergy.
An allergy.
High
Yeah.
yield explosive bees.
They're allergic to bees, turns out.
No.
Yeah.
It's not bees.
No, it is indeed not bees.
Oh, this is just the beginning. Wait till I get my hands on a wasp nest.
My God. And then there's Dank over here with Marika.
Look, the bees had to come from somewhere.
Oh my God, is that Iris being punted?
You guys really gotta check out the Discord.
That is very possibly Iris being punted in the next combat.
Sliding
I
into
love
character,
it.
please don't yeet my child.
Too late.
So I. Oh my God!
Oh, goodness.
God.
We are never gonna have a good session again.
You know what you're talking about. This is great.
Okay.
One
yeah.
where the audience can understand us. How about that?
So
We have the Discord link.
I'm texting me.
So yeah, we were informed, that group was informed that Amaya was being tracked, and they probably plan on kidnapping again. Because there was a failed kidnapping on her sister pretty recently.
Yeah. So we were gonna wait for them to show up. Is that the idea? Or we? Oh yeah, we had a place that we were gonna have them. We were gonna go to and set up. Dank was setting up with and stuff.
Yeah, you were gonna go back down to the warehouse.
Warehouse, yeah. Okay, sorry, I've slept since then.
How dare you?
Okay, yeah, I know, all right. Discord get
No
it.
sleeping from now on.
These Discord are so good right now.
You're welcome. I'm blessing your feed.
All right. So yeah. How do you all plan to get down to the warehouse, if I might ask?
I mean, I've got the SUV.
The all-terrain secure vehicle.
Yeah.
I have a crappy car.
I have a car.
A nice car. It does have a child seat in it.
Yeah, do you all plan on-
Oh my God!
Do you all plan on
Dang.
going individually or carpooling again?
I should probably go with somebody.
I was thinking that
Carpooling.
if we're trying to be safest, just in case, I don't know, they attacked us on the way or something, because they are tracking.
I would feel very sorry for them if they attacked us on the way.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Like, it might be safer to be in Dank's car because it's like bulletproof and stuff, right?
Like bomb-proof, man. You can drive that thing over landmines.
Why do I feel like he's driving a tank?
It is a very cleverly disguised tank.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Dank's car?
I agree with this statement, or I approve of that message.
All right, that makes sense.
Wait till I get it enchanted. I'm gonna call it the Haikubaru.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Oh god, that's great.
5 in the front, 7 in the middle, 5 in the back.
Oh goodness.
He clearly has put some thought into this.
Oh, definitely. Lots of thinking.
That's weird. Okay, that was weird. My character sheet didn't open the first time. That was odd.
Strange.
It was just like blank. I was like, is it broken?
Holy sh! I'm in the wrong game. Whoops.
Wow.
Oh my.
Love it.
Well, while y'all
Yeah.
are all having
You.
fun in the Dankmobile,
Iris is plopping into
Yeah,
Az's
it
lap,
did
and she's
the
giving
thing.
Amaya a look like, "What you gonna do about it?"
What'd you say?
Iris like sits into Az's lap and just gives Amaya a look like, "What you gonna do about it?"
Oh goodness.
I don't
good
give a
spotted, Gerblin. I
shit.
was literally about to do that.
I've played this game before. I know how this works.
All right. So last session, we actually introduced the end of session move. This time, there's a start of session move we're going to be doing. So generally, this move will happen each start of session. There is one on the basic moves sheet, but I don't like that one because it tends to make too many new plots. And we're kind of already in the thick of things right now, and you kind of already have plans for afterwards anyway. So I like this one that I made better.
Okay.
Oh, where is the move?
It should be in
talking.
table talking.
Oh.
Yes, I just posted it. But yes, we also have one character that has a start of session move. So we'll probably start with that one. Gerblin,
Oh,
would you like to tell us what that is?
Sure. Select one of your active schemes and a faction. Tell your MC why your machinations ensnare members of that faction, mark the faction, and roll with it. On 10 plus, your plotting pays off. Take a debt on someone in that faction or a useful piece of information. Your choice. On a 7 to 9, your efforts yield an obvious, if short lived, opportunity. The MC will tell you what you need to do to seize it before it expires. On a miss, your scheme is derailed or interrupted. The MC will tell you who is to blame.
There we
So,
go.
yeah, part of the Immortals things is you have plots and schemes to choose from. I Ooh. Mm. I had thought about this earlier and then I forgot to write down what I had thought about, and I feel kind of out of whack now.
womp womp.
Womp womp.
I think I was going with. Oh, I do have a question. With the thing
Yes.
about the four heavenly lords, those of us who marked power because we rolled to figure that or put a face to a name or whatever need to change that too, right?
Yes.
Fantastic.
I knew Iris and Henry had, but I didn't know if anybody else had.
Yeah, I had also done that, so I'll
Okay.
fix that
So
real
yes. Change that tonight.
quick. Dope.
Right.
Perfect. It's I, that works perfectly. I was like, wait, I think this will be fine. So I'd like to go with stewardship.
Okay.
So stewardship, declare an NPC or a thing you protected is safe and can never be endangered even by you. That is if I complete this. Um, I'm going with Morgan as my
Mm-hmm.
my NPC, which ties into the debt that he owes me.
Got it.
So I think what I've been up to is since he's now here, and I know one of the other immortals in the area. I have probably been asking them to help me keep an eye on him, since that is a task that I have been dealing with.
All right, got it. Go ahead and roll.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My plus one to power would help with that. Fuck.
Would this be something I can lend a hand with?
No.
So
it wouldn't get
technically,
me to
yes,
six.
but yeah, you would not get him to a place that it would succeed.
Okay.
Yeah, you could, but it wouldn't work. Basically, in the end,
Yeah.
even if you succeeded completely, then it would only give them +1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
All right, so yeah, this one fails, and let's see. Yeah, you are currently having a difference of opinion with Snow Lotus, who you know is the only one of the 6 from Inukashira that you know.
Oh, goodness. All right. That's fair. Fair and valid.
All right. Who wants to go next?
Does anybody else have any moves they can do?
There's the general start of session move that I just posted.
Oh, okay.
That applies for everyone.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Is it just PCs or is it also NPCs?
If it doesn't specify, it can be either.
Also, thank you for making me not the only one who picked up on that.
Okay, so we all pick a character we'd like to learn
Yes,
about?
one at a time, but yeah.
I don't really. Would I be able to say, like, the people tracking my sister? Or do I have to
Mm.
actually know who they are? Because the only person who I technically know who they are is Tomas. And
You
even
know
at
the rest of the
that, that's
party
a
now.
stretch.
You know the party now as well.
Yeah, but
I can go.
Go ahead, help us out.
I would like to do it on Henry.
Oh. Uh-oh.
he was not prepared.
It's not gonna. It's gonna be a false rumor, anyways.
Okay. So you got to roll, right? Oh, you
Yeah,
did.
it's a
So you.
miss.
Oh, you did? Okay.
So
That's a bad roll.
it's a rumor that's
So-
false.
Well,
I think
she
it's
has to
true,
choose one.
but
Oh.
You see, on a miss, you have to choose one of the options. The rumor is
okay.
true,
oh,
the rumor is false, or the rumor is false.
okay. I'd like the rumor to be true before the contact went dark.
All right. So I guess, Henry, what's a possibly dangerous rumor that could be going around about you?
I don't know. I got an idea. For I'm a possibly dangerous true rumor is that I'm a murderer. Maybe. What do you think?
Yeah, that could work. It definitely would be something a contact might go dark over. All right.
We're too used to doing in-table talking, aren't we, Dank? Do you mind pinning that, by the way, Wolfy?
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
I'll go with Iris.
Oh ho ho! Presidential
So
alert: the girls are fighting.
Iris has a rumor now. Oof, also one. That was a miss.
I'll go
Wanted
for
to
the
make
first
sure.
one.
Okay, also a true one, but a dangerous one.
Oh, do I have to select a faction for
Yes.
Iris?
Iris is mortality.
Yeah.
No, for
That's
you
what
to
I'm
for you to
looking to
mark
see.
for
Oh.
the rumor.
Oh, yours would be power.
Yeah, so I was just gonna say power if you haven't already got it marked.
Oh my goodness. I literally just wrote this thing and I'm doing it incorrectly. Oh, I'm going crazy. Okay.
Jeez.
Yep, this is on me. Okay, so technically speaking, the rumor about you is not the one you roll for. You roll for a one that is about a faction you're hearing about. And technically speaking, you're supposed to say the rumor first.
Oh. They tell you a rumor that is going on about them, whether it's truth or not. They then select a faction.
Sorry about that. My headphones decided to die for a second.
Mark the faction, tell the group the rumor you've heard about the faction, and then roll with the faction.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. There's two separate rumors. There's one about the character itself, which is something that they can say, and you can just put out a rumor. Doesn't have to be true, doesn't have to be false. I mean, doesn't have to be true. You can say, completely false rumor, and mostly it's there for, in-game conversation purposes. The second rumor, the one about the faction, is the one for possible later on plot stuff, but less. You're already involved in it, more you just heard about it.
So we can make up that there are these rumors going around about people.
About a faction, so it's a larger group of people.
Right. But like in the case, like I want to do one about Henry.
So Henry would then tell you a rumor about himself.
Right.
And then he would tell you what faction that you haven't marked to make up a rumor about.
Okay. Power?
Okay.
Got the rumor about me. Power, right. And then rumor about power faction. Sure.
Okay. And then so you say a rumor, and then in this case we've already she's already missed, so.
Oh, okay. I say a rumor about the power faction? Hello? I'm confused.
Oh my goodness, my headphones. Sorry. What was that?
So you want me to make up a rumor about the power faction?
No, you say power, and then she has that next rumor.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, people select somebody, get a rumor about that person, and then that person selects somebody for them, to then they make a rumor that they've heard.
Oh, okay. So I selected power.
So then it goes back to then it goes back to Iris, and Iris makes a rumor about power.
So now I need to make a rumor about the power faction as a whole? Shit! God, kitten! Hi! Hello! You're not supposed to be in here. Jump scared by my own cat. Out.
Yes, and it doesn't have to be about the whole faction as a thing, but if it relates to the faction. For instance, if you say a bunch of wizards or some oracles, things like that, things that are in the faction.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, it doesn't have to be an overarching thing. You can just say, oh, there's an oracle in a alley somewhere that'll tell you your fortune.
Oh, or like there's a group of wizards that's supposed to meet in the park in a month.
Okay. And you want to go ahead and keep the "it's true" from your miss?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the rumors we get from the characters are always true?
No, they don't have
Or
to
is
be.
that part of the role too?
No, that's not part of the role.
Oh,
The
so they
character can just tell you a rumor that's going around about them.
Ah.
Because then you can talk to them about it in character and find out if it's true or not. All right.
Okay.
Now that confusion is out of the way, back to Amaya. And Amaya wanted a rumor from you, Iris. Maury? Okay, making sure you're thinking.
Kind of not getting fun games going on.
Got it.
That my favorite sweet is yakitori.
All right.
I don't think it
And
has to
then
be a good one, so.
It doesn't say that. People just might not pick you as often.
Yeah.
All right, and then pick a faction that Amaya doesn't have marked, which is all of them.
Well, she is the mortality faction, so.
No, she is wild.
No, Iris
Okay,
is the mortality, so.
got it. So you pick mortality?
Yeah.
All right.
So do I mark mortality?
You mark mortality, which gets you closer to advancing, which is leveling up in this game.
So I don't change anything from the factions, right?
No, the factions say the same scores. And then you tell us a rumor you might have heard about mortality. You recently were, or at least thought that you were, mortal there, Amaya. So anything you heard before that?
Oh God. Mortalities are more chaotic and destructive than you think they are.
Okay. And you did miss the roll, so do you want to change that? I don't know that that's necessarily going to work with the "it's true" portion.
Uh, would it fit more with the second choice?
It could. Is there anywhere you specifically heard it from? I think Tomas was mostly your introduction here, so you might have heard it from
Yeah,
him.
pretty much. If she would have heard it from anyone, it would have been from Tomas.
All right. Yeah, go ahead. So yeah, you believe it's true, or yeah, you believe it's true. if you
I've
do enough
seen
digging
it.
to
I
find out
think it's true.
But yeah, if you do enough digging to find out that it's not as true as what he said, then you'll get a dead on him. All right. Who next?
I guess I'll go. What do I roll here? I want my.
You don't roll first.
Okay, I want my rumor to be about Amaya.
Okay.
So that Amaya tells me a rumor, right?
Yes. What is a rumor about Amaya?
Um, He's a thief.
Okay.
And then you
All
pick a
right.
faction. The only one I have marked
That you
is
don't
Knight.
have marked.
Yeah, Knight's the only one I have marked.
So any faction other than Knight, which would be Mortality, Wild, or Power.
Let's go with wild because that's what she has.
There you go. So yeah, you'll mark Wild and tell us a rumor.
I don't know what kind of rumor to come up for Wild. I also have to roll, right?
You roll after the rumor.
Oh, okay.
Is how it's technically supposed to be.
I don't know much about Wild, to be honest.
I don't know
The
much
wild
about any of these.
faction is the dragon, the fae, the tainted, and the vessel.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the Tainted is Wild. I thought the Tainted
Mhm.
was Knight.
Yep,
Okay.
Tainted is Wild.
Which is why Iris was not reacting favorably to the Timaeus.
Did you try to like combine tomato and tomas?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I don't know. The Wild
I am horrible with names.
the Wild faction is meddling in things they shouldn't.
All right, then roll.
What am I rolling?
Roll with Wild. There should be just a session start move that you should be able to do.
But
Or
you'll do
session intro.
the drop down thing. And you'll set
okay.
it to wild first.
Okay. Oh man.
Also a miss. Good gracious, are any of these going to be strictly true? All right, pick one from
Mine
the
was.
list.
My person went missing though.
Yeah, but yours wasn't strictly true.
From the list, I'm gonna say true. At least that's what you heard when in contact before they went dark.
All right. So yeah, you're down a contact, and they were looking at the Wild for you.
Okay.
All right. And so that should just leave Gerblin and Dank.
Does Gerblin have to do too?
Yep.
Oh.
Both start of session moves actually count.
So wait, do you roll first and then pick the
No.
person?
You pick stuff
No,
first.
you pick someone first, you do all the rumor stuff, and then you roll to see if it's true.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna totally pick Henry.
More rumors about Henry.
Another rumor about Henry. Oh gosh.
We've got a murderer.
Yeah, it can't be the same one.
I mean, it could be.
It could kind of, I suppose. The bar doesn't belong to him.
Oh,
Oh,
so then I roll on.
So then Henry picks a faction for you that you don't have marked.
Okay. We got either night or wild.
Night.
Cool.
Okay. And then you tell a rumor about night.
A disturbing number of vampires have been disappearing recently.
All right, and then we roll. There you go.
Finally.
So yeah. So you actually know who started that rumor. When you have some time, you can hit the streets to find out what they know.
Fair enough.
All right. And then I reread just in case, and actually your machinations replace the session intro.
Ah, so I don't get to participate. Sad day.
Yes, you have your own, but not the rumors.
Wah, wah. Dang, and I was excited for a level up.
Could he do it and it just not count?
Mm. I suppose we could if he wants to.
Meh.
Want that level up. All right. So yeah, we have a lot of rumors now.
We do.
All right. All of you are kind of thinking back to these rumors you heard recently in the car on the way there. Does anything come up on the way there, or do you mostly kind of stay silent and think about the plan?
Iris is snuggling into Az, looking very smug.
I feel like Az grabbed the car seat for you.
Dank is looking slightly hazard from having worked too long with not enough sleep.
Yeah.
Az would have grabbed the car seat.
I'm driving
Quick
90
question?
Relegated.
the entire way there.
Quick question. Where are the coked
Yes?
up bees?
They're already at the warehouse. You think I'd have that in my car with polite company?
I'm
Can
sorry.
Iris
What?
hold them?
Please, God, no.
You gotta be careful. If I hit a bump with that thing in the car, oh, forget about it.
Like Iris wouldn't tell anybody. Like she would just like be sitting there holding the bees. But like, can Iris hold them like in the car?
They are
Well, no,
not
they're
in the car.
yeah, they're not in the car, he said.
Aw.
All the traps are already set up.
You can just hear her in the back. I wanted to hold the bees.
Gets a confused look out of Az, like, what? I'm not gonna ask. I'll figure it out
I
later.
don't want to know. Look, when I said you should get some mortal company, I didn't mean. All right. Anyone else? Maybe the radio?
Sure, let's turn on the radio.
Cool. What do you turn it on?
You just turn the power on first, or do you go to change the station?
I turn the power on first.
It's just nothing but trap music.
What kind of ho shit is this? As she turns it down.
I said trap music. That's songs about murdering people and doing horrible things.
Yeah.
There's kids in here.
Well, kid.
That's debatable.
All right.
I would like to channel with the staff on the way there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
Roll for
yeah.
it.
Do I just roll the staff? I did put it in my other moves.
You can either roll the staff or you can roll channeling, but technically you should roll channeling because you're channeling and then you can put that hold towards the staff.
Okay. Channeling 8. Hold 3 and choose 1 from the list below.
Yeah.
Take -1 ongoing. Suffer 1 harm. Mark corruption. Holy shit! if I mark corruption, I get my first corruption move.
There we go.
So I feel like I gotta mark corruption. So I'm gonna clear out the corruption. I've taken a corruption move. I gotta pick a corruption move here.
Yep.
You're gonna have Henry die soon.
For everybody listening, you only get like 25 corruption through the whole game, and Henry's just used 5.
Wow.
Yeah, it's because I keep choosing it whenever I channel. It keeps coming up.
I feel like after this you're gonna not choose it.
I might. Yeah.
Oh no, man! Some of the corruption moves are really good.
They're supposed to.
Oh
be.
no, most of them are really good.
Yeah, they're supposed to be really
That's
good.
the problem.
Because most of them you have to pay corruption to use.
Yeah, I was about to say, once you start using the corruption moves, you don't get a choice on whether or not you get corruption. You just get it.
I'm gonna
Specter
choose.
is the only one that gets a corruption move where you don't have to pay for it.
I'm gonna choose Upon a Pale Horse.
All right. And it was the Specter.
What's the move?
I believe it's telekinesis.
Damn.
To make sure there is something in there that you can pay for it with, but you can use the corruption move itself without paying.
No, the problem is
part
like I've got a corruption move where I can take a standard move and a corruption move from another archetype.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
But you pay corruption when you use either.
Yeah, that sucks.
So double paying.
Okay. With an 8, now I still get my +1 to holds, right? So I get 4 total again.
Yep. That's right.
And I can split them up because I'm channeling with the staff.
Yes.
You may mark any or all of the holds separately. So
Same thing with it's 5 o'clock. You can mark 4 on one, 0 on the other, 3 and 1, 2 and 2, however you like.
And again, it stacks with all my other holds, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna put 3 holds on the staff.
Got it.
And 1 additional hold to my normal channeling. So now I've got 7 of those, 2 holds and 5 o'clock, 3 in the staff.
There you go.
And the corruption move I picked, Upon a Pale Horse, just tell you what it does, because you guys probably want to know. Mark corruption and speak the true name of an NPC in the scene to inflict 3 harm upon them.
Holy shit!
Ooh.
That's pretty good.
Dang.
Mm-hmm. That is one of the
Now
cooler corruption moves that I think is in the game.
What corruption moves do I have?
Yours are at the bottom, since the sheets are a little broken, unfortunately.
I think one that's really cool that I have, but is probably never going to be used, is Catch You Fuckers at a Bad Time.
Oh, you say that. It can be used so often.
But like, as far as I'm aware, we've all pretty much been in the same scene.
Yeah, but what happens when you split up? You know that you're perfectly safe to split up if you have that move.
Oh my god! I have dragon sickness.
Yeah, that's another really cool one.
When someone steals something from you, mark corruption to inflict a curse upon them that only you can lift and hold 3. Spin that hold 1 for 1 to inflict 1 harm upon the cursed character. They can avoid the harm by keeping the item close and marking corruption 1 for 1. Returning the item immediately lifts the curse, but you may also release your remaining hold at any time.
Damn.
Don't steal anything from the dragon.
Yeah. Dragons.
Don't steal my shinies or I'll kick your ass.
Kick your ass from a distance.
Since we're talking about corrupted moves, on the if you can't beat them, does it have to be from the same 2 archetypes?
Let me check real quick.
Hey
It
guys,
just says
I'll be
pick
right
new
back.
moves from non-mortal
problem.
archetypes. Whenever you use these moves, mark corruption.
Nope, it says archetypes, so it could be multiple.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I gotta start getting corruption first.
Gotta start
Right.
interacting with people with weird intents. Supernatural intents.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of tents. Too many clowns.
There you go. So we had some channeling and
Listening to some music.
yep,
Going to a murder warehouse.
yep, multiple times over. Critically acclaimed.
Check out the reviews on Yelp.
Wonderful murder warehouse. I murdered my ex in it.
0 stars. I got murdered here. Would not recommend.
No, that's on Spectre Yelp. But yeah, you get there, trouble free.
Oh,
No traffic.
Relatively little traffic. Cool. So you've already set up all the traps then.
yep. And I need everybody to follow me exactly to not set off any of these traps.
Oh, you know what you just did, don't you?
I know exactly what I just did, but it's only fair.
I'll need to keep your cool from everyone.
Son of a bitch.
Uh-oh.
Even me?
No, you set the traps.
Fair.
I succeed partially.
Okay.
Does this count as a violent threat?
Sure.
It's more of a
God.
violent promise.
Don't take it away from him.
Please don't. Please don't. I have a -1. I can't do that.
I think I already did it for you.
Okay.
Oh god. Okay.
I'll resolve everything once I have the rolls in, and we'll pause briefly on Amaya. All right. So Henry, you are following Dank's words to a T. You are like perfectly mimicking him, but you look ridiculous doing it. Everybody, legitimately, Iris looks at you and laughs, which then causes her to topple over into the like line of where something is going to be.
Uh-oh.
She spooks the bees.
It's the bees. Looks like
Not
you
the
get to handle
bees.
the bees after all, Iris.
And as over there, having been through several situations like this, you're navigating it like a pro.
Just watches all this happen, walks through it casually like nobody's business.
And then you turn
Just
around and
watch
see
as
your child
Iris
just
get
fall
assaulted by
over.
bees.
All right, grab a net. We gotta round them back up.
I'm imagining that scene from The Wicker Man with Nicolas Cage, but it's
Small child.
but it's Iris. Yeah.
Just Dank looks at her
The
disappointedly.
bees!
Not the bees.
I've taught you better than this.
No, she doesn't freak out. She'll just roll over, cover her head. Like, nope. Nope.
Get the nets,
Bees
catch
are-
the bees, rearm the bees.
She knows better than to run around screaming. She's not stupid.
All right. And then you don't take the full 4 damage because that would be horrible and you would probably die very quickly.
Yeah.
They got the bees off you fairly quickly, so just take 1 damage.
I will. I'm gonna ask Iris if I can take a look at the sting.
There's a couple, mostly there's a couple there. I don't know exactly where they would be. Probably on the arms.
I will spend a hold to heal Iris with the staff.
Okay.
Timely aid. Touch a wound and reverse time to before it was taken. With the current staff, critical wounds are unaffected. Spend hold 1 for 1 to heal up to 3 harm on the target. Healing happens from grievous to faint.
But yeah, you spend 1 hold to do the 1 harm that she has.
Yes.
All right. What does it look like?
I think I hold the staff up in my right hand. I close my eyes and concentrate. There's a flash from the crystal in the tip of the staff, the jeweled thing with my blood in it, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
And as the staff flashes, I hold a hand over the wound, the stings, and there's like a light that comes from my hands, same color as the flash from the staff. And when I pull my hand back, it's gone, I guess.
Yeah, like it never happened.
Yeah.
There you go. Never mind. No harm there.
Like the Discord gif is pretty good.
That's a very good gif.
All right. And then you
Yeah.
guys make it through the warehouse.
As does kind of give you kind of a little tap, Henry, and goes, "Thanks. Couldn't have done that quickly."
I
You
nod.
should probably tell them the downside of the staff, though.
I'll let Az know.
The downside of the bees.
Hopefully she'll be fine because I can't do that again. Not today.
Good to know. Well, I'll keep an extra eye on her.
I'll nod and walk ahead, not stepping on bees.
Good. Now Amaya needs to give me a keep your cool roll.
Oh, god damn it. All right.
You're
This is gonna
walking
be
through a
bad.
literal minefield.
Watch me step on a fucking bomb.
You don't step on the tripwire napalm.
Oh no!
I hate it.
My goodness.
What is it to make it a partial success again?
7.
Can more than one person lend somebody a hand?
Unfortunately, no.
Ah,
Yeah. The book has specified that only one person can lend a hand or get in the way at any one time with 1 action.
So none of us can do anything.
Unfortunately.
let's see.
But yeah.
So what happens to me?
6.
Oh god, if it kills her.
I am definitely not making that happen. That would be very boring.
Well, we all die. That's what I was gonna say.
Exactly.
And
We'd
the
have to make
bees.
a whole new party.
The bees too. That would be awful.
Say
Yeah,
it's
the bees die
again.
too.
Have it be the bees.
What was that?
Just have it be the bees again. Everything else is too horrible.
I don't know. I was thinking the bear trap, but just barely, like, gets grazed by it instead of actually, losing
Okay.
a limb.
That's fair. The chain chomp dentures.
Yeah.
Can
So
I
basically-
try to use? I know this isn't probably like a way to do it, but can I use Unleash to try to push her out of the way?
No, that would be more of a lend a hand sort of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I unleash to save myself?
I can just
No,
spend one of my
unfortunately, the keep
holds.
your cool is the thing that would have saved you.
I can spend one of my holds to make it so you don't take any damage.
You could.
How much damage would they take from this?
I would also only take a 1 harm damage there.
God, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I'm gonna save that for something that will definitely kill somebody.
So Amaya will then take just 1 harm of damage. Which I think, now I have to go and look. Yes, okay. You do have that harm armor portion. Good. Making sure.
She's definitely gritting her teeth.
Right.
I think we're gonna print out written instructions next time we do something like this.
As does sit you down and like starts to properly bandage you.
Iris is clinging to Henry.
Henry is still very much following exactly what Dank is doing.
Awkwardly and hilariously.
Yep.
Especially now that you've got a child clinging to your shirt.
Just over here
All right.
admonishing the chain chomp dentures
With the googly eyes.
with the googly eyes.
I will say there's one thing you haven't done yet, Dank.
Oh,
Have you not? Did I remember? Or was that? Did that happen? Have you tried to use your arsenal?
no, because I still have to hit the streets to get it restocked.
Oh, you failed on the one. Okay. I was about to say, I can't remember when you last had that, but okay. I'm glad all of these are labeled. It makes it really nice.
Yes.
But yes, okay. That makes sense. All right. I was about to say that might have been another possible source of healing, but yeah.
I'm glad I have all
Alright.
this utility.
Iris
Yeah.
is going to which Az is going to know what this is, probably going to know how big of a deal this is, but she's going to dig into her little bag that she keeps on her and offer Amaya one of her juice boxes. She looks like she's bitten a lemon, but she is going to offer Amaya a juice box.
She will happily accept it.
I want to know what her reaction is if she pops it open and realizes there's alcohol in it.
And it is like hard liquor too, like Everclear.
This is
Where's
the
some
good
tea?
shit.
Like, does Amaya say that?
Yes.
No fucking shit, Sherlock.
Only the best for my kiddo. And Iris does get like a little like ruffle to her hair of like, I'm proud of you, kid.
All right. But yeah, after patching Amaya up, you guys can head into the warehouse itself. Do you have any more setting up that you need to do in the warehouse?
Pretty much just getting everybody in their positions.
All right.
Got clear lines of sight on some of the more obvious entrances that are also trapped, but just in case somebody manages to, not die to the traps, I would like them to die to lots and lots of gunfire or other ranged attacks.
Right. Which none of you really have.
I mean, I've got a gun, and somebody has throwing daggers, I think.
That would be me.
Yeah, see. And then Henry has wizard stuff.
I would like to shield everyone if it'll last until shit goes down. I can wait to do it.
I'll allow it to last.
All right, I'll spend 2
Also,
holds.
you shouldn't have a gun, Dank.
Wait, why not?
Dun, dun.
Because the only characters that are allowed to start with a gun in Japan are the Hunter and the Tainted.
But
He,
I have a gun.
I feel like I've
he had
changed
a gun.
that for you.
He had a gun last time.
Yeah, it's a 9mm
Did I?
Beretta. I missed every single shot.
True. Did I just not see that when we were doing that? Well, if it's already on there, I guess we'll keep it for now. We'll just assume you got that. What harm is it again?
2.
Okay, that would make sense. Yeah, we'll leave it there since I guess either I didn't see it or I decided something else previously.
I do remember.
It's weird that the veteran wouldn't have a gun.
I remember
Yeah.
Wolfy saying something like that.
Maybe that was the reason. I had to think about that for a minute. I was like, wait, I thought the veteran was one that didn't get a gun, and then so yeah, well, I'll say that I vetoed that previously.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
Cool. So I'll get into position.
I'll spend the 2 holds. Shield. Everyone gets.
Okay.
Everyone gets +1 to armor.
Perfect.
Now here's a question. I see on my sheet already I have armor 1. Is that from when I cast shield on everybody before? Do I normally not have 1 armor?
You probably shouldn't.
I feel like I'm supposed to be squish.
Yes, I don't believe you have armor to begin with.
Do I have armor?
You do now.
I don't think anybody has armor to begin with in
Okay.
the group yet.
All right. And
I
basically
think
that
you
just
had-
can take a move, one of the Tainted's like faction moves. You can get +1 armor from the start,
Yes.
but I think that's the only instance that you would have armor from the get-go.
okay.
Right.
And armor
Dragon
just
also had one, but
armor just negates harm for things that don't bypass armor, right?
Right.
Okay.
And yes, I think that armor on you actually was possibly from Dank.
Hmm.
Okay, so that should have gone away then.
Yes.
All right. Well, you've all got 1 armor now, temporarily.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So if you have like 4 armor and something doesn't have armor piercing, are you just like essentially not hittable?
Pretty much. There are still some things that do more than 4 harm.
That's fair.
Yeah. But yeah, to non-armor piercing stuff, you're pretty well there. Now, I will say I don't think there's really anything that has 4 armor in normal play. There are things that have armor plus, though, which are better 9 times out of 10 because those stack.
Oh.
Anything that says 1 armor is something that has 1 armor, can't be changed.
Oh,
But if you have armor +1, that goes on top of your armor, even if you have 0 armor.
nifty.
Yes. Armor plus is always better. Just generally it's in like less amounts. Perfect. So yeah, you guys settle in for a wait there.
Yep.
All right.
As also
So we'll
takes
go
the time to provide Amaya with a snack.
counteract the alcohol.
Yep.
All right.
Iris wines for 1 too.
Yeah, I kind of figured you would. Pulls out 2. Just hands 1 to each of you. Offers some to the others.
Iris immediately goes to Henry and splits hers with him.
Sure. Thanks.
Does Dank also want a snack?
Yeah, what you got?
A variety of things. What kind of things do you like?
Crunchy stuff.
Oh,
I've got nuts, I've got chips. Pulls out several varieties, lets you choose.
Almonds.
He's got a toddler to feed. Of course, he's got snacks.
That's fair.
Iris runs over to him. Runs over to Dank real quick.
Oh.
She has her hands clasped. I got something for you.
Oh, a thing. What kind of a thing?
Hold your hand out.
Dank holds out his hand.
Close your eyes.
Eyes are closed.
You feel her putting something around your wrist. You can open now.
Okay. Open my eyes, look at my wrist.
It is a little charm bracelet with 2 little bombs on it.
Oh my god, this is the greatest thing I've ever received. Wait, would this count as an intimate move?
Yes.
Okay, you
It would
take
indeed.
+1 forward, and I gotta tell you a story.
+1 what?
+1 forward.
Your next roll you get a +1 on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember back when I was in Fallujah. We had bombed the Czar's palace. He's clearly just making some shit up at this point.
Iris is sitting in Henry's lap, munching on her snack.
Oh yeah, we'd bricked the place up with C4 and pretended to be members of his royal guard. And me and the gang, I was running away screaming, "Incoming artillery!" And then I blew the charges and we all ran like hell. Explosives are very useful.
Well, that was a story. May I have a snack too?
Wait,
Host?
Tomato Mercedes Benz, what are you doing here?
I just fucking
no.
choked.
But you actually look, and there's a woman sitting with you.
Who is she?
Ooh, I'm gonna do the thing.
Can I put a face to a name?
I'm gonna do the other thing. Old friends, old favors.
All right, yeah. Both of you go ahead and roll.
Oh, I've got the thing.
What
I've got the
faction is
thing.
she?
Knight.
Oh shit.
Ooh. Yeah,
Fuck!
I'd also like to roll put a face to a name just for the funsies.
Go ahead.
I'm in trouble.
Oh no!
A couple of you are in trouble.
I am
Who
not.
is she?
Well, mine has landed me in hot water. They know I've been looking into their business.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've already got night marked. So I'm not gonna put a face to a name.
How do you
You
do
don't
that?
necessarily have to. So there will be
Underneath
Middle
your
of
your
sheet,
factions.
yes,
And then there's a little drop bar, and you can pick which faction.
which
In
they're
this
night.
case is night, yeah.
Yeah.
And then if you haven't already
Good.
marked night on your sheet, you'll mark it now.
Yeah.
I was hoping somebody else
One
would
more step closer.
succeed. So-
Yeah, partial.
Can I use another move real quick?
What would it be?
Can I use but why?
Well, go ahead and ask the question first.
I was gonna ask just what's your name?
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll there.
No.
The dice don't like me tonight.
Apparently,
I'd really
the
like,
dice are being mean tonight.
I'd really like to
Oh,
know her
I rolled
name,
them in this-
just in case.
You, well, okay. I do want to direct your
she
attention to where it
still
says
answers
true
my
name.
Question.
Oh, okay. Okay.
She still answers my question. She just fires back with another question.
All right. So yes, we'll deal with the larger one first. So Dank, we'll take a look at your move.
When you first encounter an NPC, you may declare them an old friend instead of putting a face to a name and roll with mind. On a hit, they offer you comfort and aid, even if it exposes them to danger or retribution. Don't have to worry about the other stuff because I got an 11.
There you go. So yeah, you know this person.
What is their name, though?
Their name is Oborozuki no Kimi, but
Jesus
most
Christ.
people call them the Specter Lady of the Drowning Moon.
That's still too much. I'm going to call her Oboe.
You also know that she asks most people to just call her Lady.
I'm just going to call her Oboe.
Damn it,
Will you
Dank.
write her name somewhere, please?
Yeah, please.
Oh, boy.
Very good name.
Oboe.
It's super cool.
Great.
Name.
I've got a specter pissed off with me.
Seems like a super cool character.
Don't know them or you owe them. Same with me. So it could be that you just don't know each other.
Okay, but like, why is she following me? As everyone
post- okay, I'll
goes
post that over here, too.
silent.
Dick post a picture of an oboe.
That's not an oboe!
That's not what I wanted.
It's a bassoon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Close enough.
Close enough.
It's just a big oboe. It really is.
I mean, they're both double-reeded instruments, I
Yeah.
suppose.
It's like
Oh my god!
it's like the
Cover for him.
it's like the baritone saxophone of oboes.
God damn it.
Oh goodness.
God damn it, Dank! I'm fucking.
Y'all, if you missed the beginning of this whole thing, y'all need to get in this Discord server because the memes are popping off.
Yeah, they really are. They really are.
God, I really can't fucking take anything seriously when Dank is in the room.
You're welcome.
He goes,
Wait,
he goes, fuck, that name is too long. Your name is Oboe now.
Wait until
Or-
we all get together.
Oh god, I know. Wait until
We all
Zach
get to be
gets in
in
here.
person.
Jesus Christ.
Oh god, in person it's going to be even more ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
All right. And
Imagine the hell
Amaya.
that's going to be.
you know of her as well. You know her name. You also generally know that she tends to work in the 23 wards area and not here. So she actually works
Huh.
usually in Greater Tokyo.
Nice.
As for the rest of you, you just don't know her.
Can
Anyone that
Iris-
failed just does not know her.
Cool.
Just
Is she? Does she look solid or does she look see-through?
She, for the moment, looks solid.
Okay.
Please, God, don't.
just for flavor, I would like her to have caught me off guard. I'll start whirling up fire in my hand. I'm not gonna cast elementalism on her yet, but I'm just ready to.
Got it. I'll give you a readying action. All right, how does everybody else respond?
Hold, please.
Well, Iris did ask.
Please.
Iris did ask her what's her name.
Oh, yes. Sorry, did not get around to that one. It was the later ones there. Well, you can call
Dank
me the...
interrupts. Yeah, this is my old friend Oboe. Yeah, what you been up to? How you doing? How did you get past my traps? Why are you here?
Bo?
Thank you, no, I am a specter. Your traps do not do anything to me.
Yeah, I gotta work on that. The chain jump should have at least tried to attack you.
They don't if they can't see you.
You're a specter. Iris is like gonna get up and toddle over to her and like touch her.
But they don't have eyes.
They have the googly ones.
That doesn't count.
It does in magic.
Magic is stupid.
I agree.
Hey!
Can Iris touch her? Is she solid or does her hands go through her? Like she is
Uh,
doing this while her and
as-
Dank were.
As she is currently being seen and heard, you pass right through her.
Iris is like she is like actively doing this and she is like looking over at Az like
I will say you get a very, like a full body chill every time you go through her.
she doesn't give a shit. She's just
As
like
Just to let you know.
You do this once, and Az is already on his feet, going over, picking you up, going, apologies, and bringing you over and sitting you in his lap, like, do not do this again.
she is like
That is
actively
rude.
fighting. She is like actively fighting him to go back to like try to do it again.
That is rude. You do not just stick your hands through a specter. Stop. You are getting a proper scold.
Oh, it's quite all right. It's actually not as unpleasant for us as it is for the mortals.
It's still impolite, and I have tried my best to raise her better.
Dank
Glares
waggles
down
his
at her.
eyebrows.
Speaking of which, you're not a normal child, are you?
All excitement like suddenly like dissipates and she like shrinks down at that.
Apologies, I've been following you since the bar, and I had overheard a little of your conversations.
No.
She's stalking my friends for.
Well, really, I'm stalking you as well.
Well, that's fine. That's me. That's excusable.
Well, I
Please.
meant to try and get you at the bar, but you all were off before I could get there. Luckily, I managed to get you before then.
Yeah, I'm surprised you caught up. I was doing like 90 the whole way here.
Oh, you know me. I'm fairly fast when it comes to the incorporeal movement.
Fair enough. Well, you're doing a thing, and it'd be nice to have an extra pair of hands for violence.
Hmm.
Please
And who
say-
exactly is the violence against?
Well, according to my calculations, they should be barging in any moment now.
We turn and look at the door.
Like gun drawn.
There's like this awkward
Does Az's
tension
grip
with
slacken when that happens?
No.
Damn it.
You turn, guns, fire, and everything else drawn, and there's no one there.
Yeah, must be a couple minutes fast. He glances at his wrist where there's clearly no watch.
I hate you.
That still doesn't answer the question of why you're following us.
Oh, terribly sorry. I thought Dank might have filled you guys in already. Since he so readily, talked about me. Well, since I've already seen that someone has talked to you about the other side, I'm with the four heavenly lords.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh dear.
Great.
Now, I don't come here with any ill intentions. You all just happen to be kind of in the middle of this, unfortunately. We don't consider you exactly an enemy, unless you move against us, unfortunately. But I do have to come and at least see where you all are leaning.
We just don't want our area to be part of the new ward area.
My freedoms.
Far as I'm concerned, you still owe me.
Well, the Lord does.
Don't care.
Which is one of the reasons that we're doing this courtesy call. Not necessarily that will pay back the debt, but in the spirit of it.
I still haven't put the fire out.
Please just blast her ass. I do not say this out loud.
Well, tell us you come to help. Do you have information?
Oh, I have information about the acquisition, as you might put it. I don't suppose the half-demon told you terribly much about the actual reason we're attempting to acquire the area?
Seems...
And tomato basil was pretty vague.
I don't think Tomato gave us any reason.
That doesn't surprise me. The real reason that we are trying to acquire that area is because it has been a spawning ground for shadows. Beings that are part of the wild community that are at this point now spreading from the area and causing death in the surroundings.
Az sees the hairs on the back of Iris's neck stand up at that.
You get less of a like stranglehold and more of like a comforting kind of like nuzzle out of him. So if these attacks were to stop, would the acquisition of this area into the wards stop as well?
I'm afraid not at this point. It's become something of a inside joke, I suppose. We left this area alone for as long as we could, and every now and then we'd have to deal with the shadow problem. It has become significantly worse since the last time we had to do so, and each time we try, it is met with the most resistance possible. So, we lose people, and then later on, they simply come back. Unfortunately, it is an infestation that, as we've seen it so far, has no chance of being contained.
then what is taking over the area going to change about that?
Why, we'll bring the light here. Shadows are antithetical to light. The only way to get rid of this is to stomp it out completely and at the source, which your people will not allow us to do.
Okay, but where's the source?
It's located in one of the parks, though we are not quite sure which.
You've been doing this for how long now?
Your people have never allowed us into the actual area. We're only allowed to take out the things that are lurking on the precipice.
Hmm.
Well, it sounds like you want us to take care of this. Maybe? What do we get
Oh,
out
not
of it?
necessarily. In reality, it would be just fine with us if you were to either stay out of the problem, or if you wanted to try and take care of the problem, we're not going to stop you, though the people in the area might. They seem to be quite attached to whatever is causing this problem.
And no matter what we do, we can't stop you from moving in.
Whether or not
You
the
can't
shadows
at least
are
stop the plan from going forward. Not without already having the problem fixed, or
Causing war.
exactly.
Okay. Noted. If we can take care of these shadows, maybe it would help ease some of those tensions.
It would go a very long way to doing so. Unfortunately, I have to advise you to be very careful whom you talk to inside the area, whether they might be trying to help whatever it is. We really don't know what is causing this issue. If they're protecting something there, it may be something that they are intentionally causing.
Are there any groups you know about operating in the area? Or are we just talking random people?
The only real ones we know about are the 6 from Inukashira. The Ayakashi are a large contingent in that area as well. The White Birchers, of course, but they're useless hunters nowadays.
The Ordo Draconis don't have anything to do with this, do they?
What was that, my dear?
The Ordo Draconis, do they have anything to do with this?
Interesting. Am I to be led to believe then that we have a dragon in our midst?
I'm gonna try to mislead, distract, or trick.
And
And-
how do you do so?
I'm thinking I got a 5 o'clock thing.
Okay.
Where is it? Roll with spirit instead of mind when you mislead, distract, or trick. It's the play me a
Okay.
song. I have to use
All
a
right.
hold, I think.
You do? Yep.
So -1 holds from there. And I guess I just roll mislead, distract, or trick. Is there a way to roll it with spirit instead?
I don't know that there is. You could just roll with it's 5 o'clock, because I think that was spirit attributed.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And the idea here is I'm trying to distract her from the fact that she's a dragon. I don't really want her to know. I kind of want to say something that's going to make her forget the train of the conversation. And
In this particular instance, it would be more along the lines of a sound coming from somewhere due to
Yeah,
the spell,
like, yeah.
that sort of thing.
Okay.
The enemy's bursting in.
Ah, man.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is a miss.
I still
You
spend.
try to
I-
tap into the bar. Yes, you do still spend the hold.
Okay.
You try and tap into the bar, but it feels distant to you.
Alrighty.
All right.
I have a question of clarification for
Yes.
all that glitters.
Mhm.
So when it says the next time you catch their eye, you may either gain another hold or cause them to go into trance. So that would be after this first initial meeting, right?
No. So it would be you can do that multiple times in one conversation. But you have to do something to draw attention to the sparkle.
Okay, great.
So the first time you just get a hold on them. After that, you can choose to either get another hold or cause the trance. So they have to have a hold to begin with.
So I guess you'll kind of like see her bring like her hair to one side of her shoulder. Just kind of like flashing an earring or something on the other side of
Okay.
her ear.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. Take a hold on the lady. And who all is paying attention to the lady and who is paying attention to Amaya?
I've probably been keeping an eye on the lady.
Dank is still just looking at the entranceways and waiting for somebody to try to break in.
I was gonna ask, like, can Iris get in the way of her trying to do this?
No,
Please
because it's not a
don't.
roll.
It's
Okay.
I'm doing a thing. I'm gonna fix it. It's fine.
Yes, that generally will only happen with player rolls.
Okay.
I think I was probably looking at the lady because I was just trying to distract her.
Right. Okay. So it looks like you probably only get a hold on the lady.
That's all I need.
Yes. All right. Well, I suppose if you're not going to tell me, would you at least do me the favor of letting me know what faction you're in?
She's talking to Maya, right?
Talking to Amaya. Yep.
Yep.
Yes, good.
She just stares at her, I guess.
She's going to flip her hair to the other side and expose the other earring.
Okay.
And just slowly stroke her hair as she stares into the woman's eyes, excuse me.
Okay. Anybody else switching attention? Everybody still paying attention to the lady?
Still looking at the doors.
I'll look at Amaya, I guess. I mean, this is kind of weird. Like,
Iris is gonna look up at Amaya.
This,
what the fuck are you doing?
yeah, this lady's talking to her, and Amaya's not saying anything. So I'd probably look at her like, what is she doing?
All right. Take a hold on Henry and Iris as well.
Oh shit.
And or take a hold on them. Would you like to take another hold on the lady, or would you like to put her in a trance?
I would like to put her in a trance.
You do so. Anybody still paying attention to the lady kind of watches as her eyes kind of go unfocused. And what would you like to do with her?
Now, is this kind of like hypnotism, like when you say you will forget a thing when I snap my fingers and some shit like that, or is it different?
Pretty much like that.
Okay. So, she's just going to simply say, you will forget that I asked about the Ordo Draconis, and you will think that I am nothing more than a normal person.
I can't give you all of that, unfortunately. It sounds like you're going for the second one.
She's mainly concerned about the, because she associated when I said the Ordo Draconis, that's when she assumed.
Right.
So if she takes that away, she will no longer think that accusation.
Right, but you can't take that away, unfortunately. So the way the second one works is everything after you wake them up, they start to forget. The previous memories are already there.
Okay, well then you will just think I'm a normal person.
Which wouldn't necessarily be something that they do. I'll say, since this is the first time you're kind of using it, the way that I would possibly recommend it being done would be going ahead and doing the second one, and then just telling her. Just tell her you're a dragon, because she's not going to fucking remember it.
Oh! You mean the one where she loses the actual long-term memory?
Yeah. She'll keep it right up there, long enough to not be curious, but then it's gone.
Yes. Alright.
Yeah.
I was looking at the wrong one. I knew what
Yes.
I wanted to do, but
That's what
I
I
was
thought.
looking
That's
at
what I
the
thought.
wrong one. Yes, she will do that.
Cool. All right. So yeah, you tell her to forget. Do you wake her up then?
Yes.
Okay. You have 5 minutes. So yeah, you all watch as she kind of seems to come back and doesn't seem to realize any time has passed. And so she's simply waiting on your answer.
What did you do to her?
What are you talking about, my dear?
Nothing happened to me, child. I don't know what you're talking about.
Iris's eyes are very narrow. She looks at Henry. You saw it too, right?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm gonna try. Can I?
She like holds up a hand to Amaya. Not talking to you.
Can I figure someone out?
Yes, you've interacted long enough that you could do this. I assume you're doing this on Amaya.
Yep.
Okay.
That is a miss.
All right.
I'll just look at Iris. I'm not gonna say anything, but I'll look at her and just furrow my brow. Like, what was that?
As Dank is completely oblivious.
Dank, starting to get bored of waiting, unvelcros one of his tactical side holsters and pulls out a fresh, slightly hot cheeseburger and begins to eat it while holding his handgun towards the door.
Iris is looking at, like, she doesn't say anything, but she, like, looks at Az, like, I'm not crazy. Something happened.
Tactical cheeseburger.
Yeah, a man's eating his cheeseburger.
Az just kind of shrugs a shoulder down at Iris.
The Velcro was not quiet.
All right, we're approaching the 5-minute mark.
Why the sudden
We
interest
need to
in
get
that?
this lady up out of here. Like, that's out of game. I'm.
He's sticking around because she has to help you because Dank rolled the thing.
God damn it, Dank.
So
Well,
does
why
this-
did you have to go and blab that you were a dragon?
does she
That's
o-
on you.
does she only forget for 5 minutes? Is that the way that
Yep.
work?
Yep. Yep.
Going to walk
No.
outside now.
So just to clarify, since this is the first time it has been used, to make sure everyone understands how it works, she remembers for 5 minutes
Oh, okay.
and then promptly forgets that 5 minutes
Okay,
after the
okay.
5 minutes is up. So she's going to remember everything right now. Just keep remembering everything, and then promptly once the 5 minutes is up, that stuff all goes away.
It's beautiful. I love it.
So yes, my question does stand to her. Why the sudden interest in dragons?
Oh, well, it's interesting to have something rare around here for once. Everything's always the things that we usually see.
You still never
Can I
answered
roll
my question.
Her out?
Sorry. One at a time.
Go ahead, Gerblin.
Can I roll to figure her out?
Yes, you may.
Fantastic.
And what was that, Amaya?
You still never answered my question on if you think the Ordo Draconis is a part in this.
Remind me, were you saying, out of character, were you saying this as to your situation or
The
the
shadows.
Tokyo situation? So to the shadows, okay. Making sure.
Because if you remember, I put them in like a religious sect.
Not that I know of. I suppose you're not going to tell me anything, although that says things itself. But, no, as far as I'm aware, they don't have any, following with the 4 Heavenly Kings. We're just as likely to try and take them out as well. We love dragons.
Hmm.
So, out of character, no threat to Maya.
What?
They're not. She's not really. Her interest isn't really as of a threat to you.
Well, I didn't know that until afterwards. The damage
Yeah.
is already done.
So, what do you want? She's gonna forget all this stuff.
Yep.
What I want isn't necessarily anything specific. And you see her kind of lose her train of thought in the middle of her sentence. I'm sorry, what was the question again?
You were telling us your name.
I guess the
No.
question is, where in this conversation does she stop remembering?
No, I think I've already told you my name. Dank even said it.
Iris's head like badly tilts to the side like the cat's, like right?
Also, for the record, I rolled an 8 on that figure someone out.
Oh, got it. She will answer before the thing hits. All right, what do you ask?
How could I get her to stop the Heavenly Lords from taking over our area?
Oh,
Like,
I'm
properly.
terribly sorry. I can't do anything about that. I'm simply hired.
Okay, that's good to know. How can I put her in my debt?
It was a long time ago when my death happened. It really would be nice to know what happened at the end.
And the name you've provided, is that an accurate name to go looking?
Yes, it should be in the records.
I'll see what I can find for you.
Okay. And her question, before she forgets that she asks it. How could I put your character in my debt?
Oh, fuck.
I love how I get to choose, and I only have to choose for what it's going to cause other people rather than what I get, because I get nothing.
Kindly heck off with that question.
Iris would be looking up at Az very curiously at that.
Yeah, because you definitely, like, since she's sitting in Azrael's lap, she definitely feels him, like, tense.
She would like snuggle up into his chest.
You can... Ooh.
Not the child.
She would flip Maya off at that.
You can keep those 4 Heavenly Lords of yours away from my child.
Well, I have good news. We never plan to unless you get in the way.
I don't care. They stay away from her.
Unfortunately, that is not something I can promise. And yeah, we'll go forward to the area again of the conversation just after.
No, you were saying something about the reason you're here.
Well, I told you most of the information about the acquisition.
What
Did you
do
have a question about the information I gave?
What do you want from us?
Like I said, I don't really want anything, mostly.
No, you want an answer on to whether we're on your side or not.
Oh, no, I don't really care about the answer. I'm here to warn you.
Out of the kindness of your heart?
Oh, no, I've been told to. As I said, we have a debt with you.
Oh. And what's the warning? Stay out of your business or else?
Yeah, pretty much just what I said. that if you are in the way, then there will probably be consequences.
I'm not very good at getting out of the way.
Well, that is unfortunate. Ah, I think our time is up here for questioning. You said that you would like a hand with this problem of yours.
Yes, that would be wonderful.
And you all hear what sounds like an explosion outside.
Start!
I want
Yes,
to hear
I
some
believe that would
pissed off
be
bees.
Yes.
I really
whoever you're
wanna-
waiting for.
I
just hear- You just hear buzzing.
Yeah! Pissed off bees! And we hear. Hold on.
Ah, not the bees!
I had a whole ass piano I was ready to drop on somebody.
Where did you put that?
It was like suspended by the ceiling with a pulley system.
So, like, inside the warehouse?
Yeah, there's like a rope.
Yeah,
right
they're
next
not there
to it.
yet.
Dang it!
They're still in the fucking minefield.
That's fair.
I
Wait,
started
wait, wait.
correctly.
Did she blow them up, or did they trip on one of my mines?
Well, she's still here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
It's more of a she's just letting us know that she just like sensed that they were here and was letting us know.
Okay,
kind of
I was
thing.
really just hoping she didn't end the whole encounter by doing some Deus Ex Machina nonsense.
No.
Yeah.
That would have been fucking terrifying.
So
Alright, so that's one of the claymores down.
she just said you wanted some help with this. Yeah, we'll take the help. Sure. Seems like now's the time.
Certainly does. Whatever you've gotten yourself into. Looks at you, Dank.
Hey, you know what? I didn't start.
She
the-
knows.
I'm just where it's happened.
What?
Ah, yes, and
What?
yet you knowingly came here into somewhere you knew would be.
They knowingly came here. This is the safest spot. All the explosions and horrible things are between me and whatever is coming this way. I am safe here. They are not.
I helped. And Iris is like looking at her, so proud of herself.
She smiles at you.
Is that
She's-
clear, like, praise me, like, face?
And
He
that,
smiles at you politely and reaches out and pats your head. And you feel it.
She is looking at Az like, she can touch me!
sentence is taken out of context.
We should have an out of game context quote.
Oh, like a channel.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And that's another one right there.
You can get those broken points!
Yeah, we'll make a channel like out of context quotes or something.
All right. And yeah, she kind of pulls her hand back. All right, well, is there any way that I could help in particular?
I mean, you'd be pretty good at scouting.
That's right.
Just like,
Little birdie did tell me they were coming after all.
it's fair, yeah, I mean, kind of hoped they'd be showing up. You know, at least they gave me the courtesy of letting me finish the cheeseburger first.
Says the one who was looking
where
at
did
their
you get that cheeseburger?
non-existent.
Tactical cheeseburger.
You know, I always miss when you pull that thing out.
It's weird how that happens.
Where does he get anything?
Pockets.
Generally
So
from
many
his
pockets.
junkyard.
That too. And
I'm
then
just
those
gonna nod
things
in
go
agreement.
in the pockets.
I stopped asking what was in those pockets decades ago.
I think I don't even know what's in some of these.
Please don't reach into them. Anyways, I will let you know if any are coming around to being through your horrible, horrible minefield.
Thank you.
I'm gonna
Push him in a chain chomp.
try and persuade. Hang on.
Okay.
Her to help us fight them. Is the goal.
But she's already
Uh,
going to be
I was about to say
doing
she's already going to because of Dank's role.
She's going to let us know where they are and either waylay or harass them.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I don't have to spin the hold then. All right.
Yes. Nope, you're fine. He rolled a pretty good veteran-specific move.
Right on.
Push him in the chain chomps. They're the ones with the googly eyes.
God, that is going to be brutal.
Yee.
Yeah, I know.
Make sure to push somebody in one just for you.
Please?
Yay!
One of those bastards snapped on me by accident.
You didn't do the walk right.
All right, well,
He then
I'll return.
re-demonstrates the ridiculous walk you need to do to get past them unscathed.
But yes, then she disappears. And it does just look like she's getting slowly more transparent until she's gone.
Ours does wave out a hand and try to touch her before she disappears.
Nope, nothing.
Does she get the cold feeling?
Yes.
Yes!
Oh,
After
man.
a second, you do feel something like hit your forehead. Almost like a really like, not a mean flick, but like a,
Yeah.
yeah, that sort of thing. Affectionate flick.
She just like giggles.
So yeah, you still hear the screams outside and the buzzing.
How many screams do we hear?
About 3, but you only hear about half of them before they're gone.
Oh,
I think the bees work too good.
My favorite sound: screaming and then silence.
Jake was like, I wanted to watch someone get hit with a piano.
Well, if they make it this far, they will.
Iris did too.
Maybe we should take
All
up
right.
like points behind cover, or
That's kind of where we already are.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you kind of already did prepare for this.
We just wait. We wait. We wait, I guess.
Yeah. It's not a very long wait. They're actually, you hear something beside you that says, there are a couple that got through the minefield, just so you know. They're heading towards the front door now.
Excellent. Dank reaches out and grabs a rope.
Did you get the clapper ready?
Oh, yeah, I don't even need the rope.
I do it.
Yes, you could do it.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, they come in the front door.
She's like looking at Dank, ready to go.
And 3, 2, 1. I know your hands are
assume-
small, but you need to clap a little bit louder.
If you're clapping, I don't think it's picking it up.
No, I had things on my hands.
Oh,
Okay. All right. Perfect. Roll Unleash.
My God, please.
Ah, shit.
Believe in you, kid.
Partially succeeds. So yeah. So yeah, if you look at the basic moves area, you'll be able to see, since you did hit, you inflict harm as established, and you
It
also
is
get to choose
also-
one from the top of the list.
it is also an area effective damage.
Yes. But since you got an 8, or wait, was it an 8 or 7? 7, you have to choose one from the bottom as well.
What would I take from them? Since I'm just gonna inflict harm because they're all the way across the room.
Hey,
So
you
can-
murder them.
For future, you can take things like their footing, their, stealth or whatever. You can take, like, those sorts of things from it. It's not just a physical object that you take from them.
Yeah.
Okay.
In this particular instance, with 4 harm all at once, you probably could take their consciousness.
Dang.
Take their morale, man. Anybody who sees that'll be like, nah, I don't want to mess with these people. They dropped a whole ass piano on one of our squads.
Unfortunately, it only applies to the people you're doing it to, but if you're fighting a group, that doesn't count like that, so you can actually do it to the whole group.
Neat.
But this is a little bit small to count as a small group, plus you guys don't really want to fight a small group.
Noted. for
They hit
future
hard.
Since I'm in Az's lap, if I'm in a bad spot, would that also make Az be in a bad spot?
No.
As is the bad spot.
Oh no!
Then I'll just be in a bad spot then.
So I will say that the piano managed to fall down and crush both of the people below it, but also managed to have its rope slide in such a way that it actually set off a different trap. And so that is one trap in the area that is no longer functioning. So technically you lost 2 traps for that.
Damn.
And that'll
I
be
can
your
do
bad
the other
spot.
if you'd rather.
I'm gonna say one of the ones that I lost was the vent nerve agent gas.
Okay.
And that the piano dropping set it off prematurely.
Okay. Didn't necessarily detect anybody in there, but just went ahead and went off. Maybe it rattled the vent.
Yeah,
Too
due to the
much.
vibrations.
They weren't the good vibrations, they were the bad vibrations.
Vibe check. forward.
Vibes.
There you go. All right. And soon you do see a couple of people get to the front door again, and they look pretty hard at the piano that is on top of what are ostensibly their colleagues. They look for a good little while there. You kind of see one of them mouth, "What the fuck?"
Dank yells out, "Are you fucking sure you want to do this?"
Iris is gonna clap again to make them like.
Well, they don't know that the clap activated the previous piano.
Does it mean he can't make him jump again?
Make them
They-
lose their dignity.
Clap on!
Actually, hey Dank,
Yeah.
roll me persuade.
Yeah.
Let's see. Persuades heart. Okay. But.
Hey.
Oh, somebody
yeah.
aid me. That'll be a 7. That's a hit.
I'll lend a hand. Fuck. Wait, no, I did the wrong one.
Oh, wrong faction. What was your actual modifier?
Mortality is +1, so it actually should be 2 higher.
Okay, what is 7? Okay. Oh, 2 higher. Yeah, so an 8. Yeah, you do succeed. You expose yourself to some risk.
That is fine.
So, because it is a persuade, they modify the terms on, what you tell them to do, which in this particular instance certainly sounded like go away.
Well, it was
But
two
yeah.
options. It was either go away or die.
Okay. So yeah, they either modify the terms or demand a debt. So yeah. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you would say no to the debt.
Yeah,
What's
no,
the
definitely.
debt?
So I probably will just try and modify the terms.
I mean, they can try.
Which I still don't think you'll accept, but I have to.
Okay, how are they going to attempt to modify the terms?
We'll go away if you give us the girl.
Okay, I have changed the terms. It is now go away and die. I shoot at the first guy.
Yeah.
And you see a tiny child flipping them off while he does it.
Damn it.
No, he still can't hit anything.
Hang on, I can give myself a +1.
Oh, you do that? Okay.
Wait, I have a +1 on my next roll anyway, the +1 forward, and I didn't.
Oh yeah,
friggin'
because
use
you'd
it.
had a moment of intimacy. Yeah.
Boom,
there you
that's
go.
a 7.
Hey.
I finally
Fucking
get to
Irish just helped you hit
somebody.
something.
All right. So I tell the guy, go away and die, and then I shoot him.
Okay. All right. Inflict terrible harm or take something from him.
Terrible harm.
Okay. So that's 3 damage. And then they inflict harm on you, or you find yourself in a bad spot.
Let's say I find myself in a bad spot.
Okay. All right.
All
You
blast.
actually...
Go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry, what was that?
I was gonna say I'm gonna blast the other guy. Go ahead.
Okay. Let me go over what his bad spot is real quick. So with your bad spot, you actually shoot the guy, but he basically, out of pain, kind of ducks down then kind of behind the piano. So he is pretty much no longer a target at the moment.
I don't know. I still got the bees. Your cover means nothing.
You haven't trained them. They just are coked up.
Yeah, you know what happens if you whack a coked up hive of bees?
Yeah, they go on to terrorize the greater Tokyo area.
Pretty much, man. And those
We've
guys
already
are-
released half of them.
well, we got them back in there. Those guys are closer to the bees than we are.
This is true. The
So,
bees have other targets, though.
yeah. Anything that moves
Anyway.
too quickly.
So yeah, continuing with the fire.
Yeah, I'll blast.
Burn the piano.
Do you? Yeah, are you gonna spend anything to roll differently with that, or
Yes.
just normal?
So I spin a regular hold to use the fire, and then I spend an
Right.
additional hold for 5 o'clock, right? 5 o'clock somewhere to use. Is that it?
Yes, it should be.
Yes.
I think it's the bottom one.
3 tequila floor
Yes.
to roll with spirit.
So yeah, just roll with 5 o'clock would probably be easiest.
All right.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Hell yeah. Blast that
Yeah,
thing.
you hit him.
So it does 3 harm, I think. Let me check and make sure.
Good question.
Elementalism. Would this be close? So I do have to be close, I think it says. You conjure the elements to strike out at your enemies. Spend 1 hold to unleash with your magic as a weapon. 3 harm close or 2 harm close area.
Yeah. In the future, you should technically select which one of those you want first.
What do you mean?
You could do area.
Either the 3 harm close or 2 harm close area.
Well, I figured out area would be if I'm wanting to hit more than one person.
Yeah. So that's the one that you were picking.
Yeah. That was the one I was picking. Was 3 harm close.
Okay.
Because the
Making
other
sure.
guys have been shot.
Oh, so you picked the 3 harm close.
I think so. Fine. I'll
If
do
you did the 2, we could probably kill that guy that I shot.
All right. Yeah, you're right. All right. I'll do two harm close area. Fine.
Okay. Making sure.
Burn them
All right.
all.
And yes, I'll consider this close. It's a warehouse. It's not terribly far away. I think a handgun is close, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
Right on.
Yeah. Generally, hand is probably what you're thinking of as close.
Yeah. Okay.
So yes. So yeah, you hit both of them. And so, inflict terrible harm or take something from them.
Inflict terrible harm, please.
Okay, so that's 3 damage on, or 3 harm on both of them. And then, yeah, actually that's all you have to pick because you got a perfect success.
Yay.
Yeah. You hear like a choked scream from what sounds like behind the piano before it cuts out. And the other guy is just currently on fire. Who's next?
I don't really know if there's anything I can do here.
You don't actually have a weapon.
I mean, I suppose I have a thing for, like, the party, but I don't know if that would be helpful in this situation.
It could be. You'd have to catch their eye again.
No, I wouldn't. I already have a hold on,
No, you still have to catch them to put them in the trance.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily a trance, though. It's just like, hey, you're doing a great job. Keep it up.
It's still a trance.
Fair enough.
Very much still a trance.
All right, fine. Body means armor, right?
Oh my goodness, did I say body?
Yeah.
That should read blood.
All right.
Did I really type body? Am I?
Yeah, you
I really
put
got that?
you put +1
You
for
were
mind,
pretty tired
body,
when you
or
made
heart.
dragon, though.
Yeah.
You mixed up
Okay.
the bread with the wine.
Blood is your defense, right?
And attack.
Okay.
Actually,
Shit.
technically, spirit is usually your defense.
Yeah, spirit is keeper cool.
Body is escape and attack, basically.
You mean
I
blood?
mean blood.
Yes. Why am I thinking body?
Because it
I
makes
don't
more
know.
sense.
Because it's kind of the stand-in for body.
I guess. Anyways.
So I guess Amaya's gonna take a turn by just like.
I guess there's the question. Do you try to get their eyes naturally, or do you just say, hey, look at this?
Oh, I can do this to multiple people at once, right?
Yep. As many people as you catch the eye of.
Alright. So, she's going to say, oh my god, there's another one coming in this direction, and point towards her direction behind her.
How is that helpful?
It's helpful.
Hold on,
You-
you'll see. Who looks?
I'm gonna look out of sheer bewilderment.
Does come on now. This is important.
All right, I'll look too, I guess.
Alright. She's gonna like I'm
Iris is
assuming
watching the two guys get crispified, giggling like a mad woman.
what about Gerblin?
Yeah, Az would probably kind of do a quick glance in your direction before sort of looking back at the door, the like other where the dudes are.
Alright.
Sure.
So
Okay.
um
Get a hold on everybody
except
that
for
didn't
Iris.
have that you didn't have a hold on there before. And then Henry, since you had a hold on them before, you can take a hold or do the trance.
I'll go ahead and do the trance for Henry. What this does is it's called Burst of Confidence.
Ooh.
I cause the target to experience a surge of confidence in themselves. This can manifest in a few ways. The target gets a +1 to mind, blood, or heart. So everyone who looked my way will have this.
Only Henry, actually. Everybody else
Oh.
you didn't have a hold on yet.
Oh, well, shit, yeah.
But that's okay. You have a hold on the other ones now, so you could potentially do that in the future.
All right, is there actually an enemy that way, though?
No.
My confidence in you has fallen sharply. My disappointment
confidence,
is
you could say.
immeasurable, and my day
is
ruined.
I will never trust you again.
Oh.
That's the gif. Yes, good.
I guess I'll take the +1 to blood. Just in case.
Blood, are you sure? Okay.
Blood,
Just in case? All right.
well, because I'm out of charges for the.
Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, you do have to do that. That makes sense.
Yeah. I'm out of charges for the spirit roll, so it's gonna have to be blood, I
Yeah.
think.
Don't forget your staff.
Yeah, I know. I'm keeping track of that too. I got 2 holds.
2, I think. Yeah.
But if you can't hit the same target with that more than once.
With each ability.
Yeah. But, I mean, I'm probably not going to use relativity today, right now. Maybe.
Probably not. That's more of a distraction thing.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. You're right,
Yeah,
though.
we'll see.
You're right.
I'm so sorry, Jake. I tried to help you.
So yeah, you feel a burst of confidence for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah. All right.
You suddenly feel like you could just run up and punch one of these guys to death.
Yeah. I'm just
Henry,
start.
Henry, please do not.
I'm gonna start moving towards the door, like, just ready to fight anybody else who comes in, or finish off the guy that's on fire on my next turn.
Wait, is the
Got
piano on fire now too?
Yes.
Is it? Okay, cool.
Ah.
That
As we're going through this, just imagine slowly that you can hear the sprung of piano springs snapping.
Do you have any idea how dangerous a piano string snapping is?
Yes. That's why I'm scared.
Iris is going to like get up and try to like grab the back of Henry's shirt and try to keep him away from the piano.
Yeah. I'm gonna chuck a knife at the dude that's still standing and currently on fire, now that I don't have a child in my lap who I was going to remove before I did this anyway.
Got it. Do so.
Nice.
Yes!
There you go.
Terrible harm, that bitch.
Cool. You stab him through the heart.
Yay.
Aw, I was thinking eye socket.
I mean, I guess you could choose.
Die, 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 die.
Azrael
Okay,
would probably
Reaper.
aim for the heart. Just, that's kind of the most important function for living.
Agree to
Got it.
disagree.
So yeah, they drop.
Yeet.
Man, you'd have to be insane to come into this building right now.
Yeah, no
You
shit.
say as another person rolls up.
Are you for real?
Oh no.
I mean,
Falls
that's a
over
lot of
from a knife.
corpses. Would anybody like to try again to maybe threaten them?
What's the
Iris is gonna
roll?
pull out her knife and is like, "Get the fuck out!"
Persuade his heart.
Who has the
You
highest?
know, because you can
There we go.
you can threaten them, but kindly. Yeah. They fuck off.
This is the last.
Look around and try find out, bitches. Words hard. God.
You hear from outside, "Oh my god, guys, they've killed Kevin! We need to get out of here!"
Okay, before they run, can I release the bees?
Yes.
Did you have a remote way to release them?
That's what the rope was for.
Okay.
Yeah, I released the bees.
The bees are released.
I will shut the door because the bees
Tokyo
are
will never
outside,
be the
right?
same.
Tokyo will never be the same. They're an invasive species of bee.
They're going to have the most productive hive in the history of ever.
That's what I mean. I mean, this honey is just so good. I can't get enough of it. Why can't I get enough of it?
The secret
Need some more, I need
ingredient
some
is
more.
crime.
Oh my god.
Why is everybody suddenly failing their drug tests?
My god.
It's the poppy seed bagels all over again.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seems like you've routed the enemy. Through sheer horrifying violence.
Cool, I still have some traps left. Let's see, I had 2 of the chain champs, 1 of the nerve agents, 2 of my tripwire napalms, and a straight up claymore mine.
Sorry about the vent.
Pick 4 of those at random to get rid of. Those were the outside ones. Unless you've already taken that into account.
4 of those.
Yeah,
Well,
when you
the
go out to
chain
check,
chomps
there are
were
4 bodies.
inside.
Jesus Christ, did they send a whole crew?
So,
Did any of my team counts get anybody?
Yes, you find one that has bit someone directly on the ass.
all right. So we got 1 of the chain chomps, the other nerve agent, claymore mine, and 1 of the tripwire napalms.
Okay.
So that leaves me with 1 chain chomp and 1 tripwire napalm.
Yeah, you had 4 dudes you didn't even have to worry about.
But here's the question: how many of them did we scare off?
4.
This was saying 4. The question is, are they going
Oh no,
to
that was the 4 corpses outside from the
No, that-
traps.
Oh, okay. Are they
Yeah, you
gonna,
had 4 in here, 4 out there, and who knows how many ran.
Are they gonna try again, though? Like,
Actually, I know exactly who knew how many ran.
oh yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Oboe,
the
how many of them
specter.
got away?
I wondered if you forgot I was here. About 5.
Hmm.
Well, it was 5, and then I pushed 1 into the bees. Then it was 4.
Nice. All right. Did they get away in a vehicle, or are they escaping on foot?
A vehicle. Would you like their license number?
I would love that.
Perfect. I'll write it up for you.
Thank you.
I'm going to need a pen and some paper.
Hang on.
I'm
As
sure
a-
you have some.
Irish digs into her backpack and like gives her like a crayon and a note and a kitty notepad.
She's got like 3 different options between Iris, Az, and Dank.
Miles very politely at the iris and takes the crayon. And what did you say you had for paper?
It's like it's like one of those like kitty like doodle pads.
Yes,
I mean,
yes,
it's-
take
it's
that
like-
stuff.
Clues
like-
Clues notebook.
Those things were the shit back in the day.
They were.
Proceeds to write the license plate down for you.
Awesome.
Proceeds to pass the items back.
Iris runs it over to Dank.
Dank
Alright.
then copies it down into one of his things because he doesn't want to rip a page out of your notebook.
Well, I do believe those were vampires.
Ah,
Oh? Do you know?
Yes, I saw I saw one of their livestock in the back of their car.
all right. Gonna gather up those corpses.
Iris is going to one of the ones that aren't burnt. Is like checking the lips.
Do I
They
know?
get-
See
Yeah,
if they got
normal.
fangs.
Gonna pull the fangs out here. He hands her a pair of pliers.
She's like looking at it as like, can I?
Az just shrugs and like, sure, go ahead.
She starts pulling out teeth.
Yeah, you
Jesus
pull out what you-
Christ.
You pull out what you think are the fangs, and like first you kind of like feel them. It feels like what you would imagine a normal tooth would feel like, and then it like slips and out pops, but it doesn't like detach yet, like this long fang. And then you feel the resistance again, and it's okay. That fang was just up in there.
Holy shit!
They're really useful.
Okay, but why were they sent after myself and Akiko?
Well,
Well,
you had to have
I-
did something to piss off the vampires.
Well,
I
it wasn't necessarily the
simply-
vampires you pissed off.
Yeah, they do merc work.
Well, I'm part of the faction, and I hadn't heard anything about this, although we are a little bit separated from here, so I can't say 100% for sure. But this doesn't really seem like something that they would do normally. I would probably be willing to bet that they were hired to do this.
Are any of them still in okay enough shape to put a face to a name?
The ones outside, yes.
I would like to try that.
I would also like to
and
try that.
Fail that.
I would also.
Damn.
Put
Okay.
a face to a name. It's night, right?
Yes.
Yes. nice.
Oh no!
Oh God.
Yeah.
All right, lucky all of you, they're dead, so you can't owe them a debt.
Right.
But
I'm like, I don't know anything
Amaya,
about
you
vampires.
you recognize this guy. He's one of the dudes that tried to kidnap your sister earlier.
Okay.
She's gonna curb stomp his corpse.
Jeez.
I'm gonna use one of my holds from the best laid plans to make my roll a 7.
Yeah, you kind of. He looks a little familiar. You feel like you may have seen him just around the area. Like, you don't think that he's involved in anything, like, super shady.
Apparently he was.
This is probably why vampires are dying at an alarming rate. But the bees, on the other hand, they're doing great.
Oh god, and now we have
Poor
vampire
wife.
bees.
Oh,
Coked up
no.
vampire
Nom, nom, nom,
bees.
nom, nom.
Oh
Yes.
no! What kind of
Victorian era all
This is
over
how we
again.
got the giant Asian wasp.
what kind of
That's
horror?
wasp. Think about it this way: when a bee stings something, it too dies.
Okay, good.
Zombie
So-
bees.
The ones that didn't sting anybody are just on drugs. The ones that did are dead.
Briefly vampires and then dead, yes. Not for any particular reason, but just because it's funny.
I don't know anything about vampires. Do we need to burn them or cut their heads off or something?
I mean, if you want to do those, that's perfectly fine.
I mean, I had plans.
What I mean is,
Oh,
are they
yes, he generally does have plans for things like this.
Okay, fair enough. As long as they don't come back or whatever.
No, they'll come back
I've not
as
I've not really seen
esoteric
anything.
material components.
Yeah. I've not really seen anything come back as you probably meant after he was done with them.
Sounds good. Well, we dealt with them for now. We need to figure out. We need to get something run on that plate. Figure out who they are. Maybe figure out who they're working for.
And as this seems to be done, I will leave you here.
Yeah, right. Well, don't be a stranger.
Yeah, I won't be if you choose to side against us. But otherwise, it would be nice to work with you again.
Likewise.
Thanks for the help. We'll look into the shadows you mentioned.
Thank you.
That would be good.
Yeah,
Although,
right.
if it turns out that it's not something that you can face, I would recommend choosing a side.
Fair enough. I'll give it some consideration.
We'll burn that bridge when we get to
You always do.
it.
The ill-fated Capon has good liquor.
Oh, that's so sweet, child. But unfortunately, I'm the only spirit that I can have.
Yeah, right. Well, you wouldn't want to ride back with us anyway. I gotta load up these corpses.
Oh no. I never like to ride back in that thing. It feels strange.
There's good reason for that.
Mm-hmm. I always did tell you that you should put in something that can detect someone following you, though. I did follow you for the entire time, and you didn't notice.
I wasn't too worried about it. If somebody was going to ambush us on the way there, it would have ended up worse for them.
No, I mean at the destination. After all, I was right behind you guys.
Oh, yeah, but you do know what I keep in that thing.
Yes. But some people don't.
Yeah, and that's why it doesn't end too well for them.
Yes, but they could try and get in a lucky shot before you were actually able to destroy them.
Try is the operative word there.
Oh well. Don't say I told you so. In any case, it was interesting meeting all of you. Hopefully,
Likewise.
hopefully we will not have to meet in less fortunate circumstances in the future.
Hopefully. And
Yeah,
Dank
Az has
with
been
that.
like subtly glaring at her this whole time.
disarming the traps that are left over.
Yeah, and then she'll make a slight bow to you and start to disappear again.
Yeah, I'll just nod and watch her as she disappears. Okay, so what's the plan now? Do we think they're coming back? What do we need to do to deal with these people? These vampires once and for all.
We probably need to find out who they're working for.
I'll have to hit the streets.
Let's see if any of our friends who got away left anything behind.
Loot
While you're
the bodies.
getting the body bags out the trunk and getting the corpses all zipped up.
Did anybody?
In the process, I do want to take photos of these guys.
Okay.
Did
I'm
So
gonna
anybody?
we have like
check.
faces to show people. Like, have you seen any of these?
Did anybody who ran off and jumped in the car? Did they drop anything? Drop their weapons when the explosions went off? Anything like that? That's what I want to figure out.
No, it seems pretty professional.
Do any of them have any identifying marks or features?
There's the general. There's no tattoos. They're all native Japanese. And there's nothing that seems to be super out of place. There's a couple of like small birthmarks on like two of them, but nothing that's like super identifiable, and it's in a spot that would usually be covered by clothing. All in all, they seem suspiciously unidentifiable.
But I did kind of recognize that one guy.
Right, but you've got a pretty good eye for faces.
Hmm.
I don't suppose anybody was wounded that got away, left a blood trail. That would be super convenient.
It doesn't seem like it.
Yeah.
Does anybody know a guy?
Do the are the corpses in the truck already?
They're not quite in the truck as I'm getting all of their valuables or other things off of the corpses first.
Yeah, I was going to help you do that, especially if they're shiny. I'm taking it.
But you didn't even do anything.
Especially if they're shiny, I'm taking it.
I will
You
also.
made me look the wrong way. There was nothing there.
I was trying to help you, you jackass.
In character, though, you just
No,
like distracted.
No, that's what she's saying in character.
in character, yeah.
Is I was trying to help you, you jackass.
Okay, yeah, look over here. Oh, there's nothing there. Oh, helpful.
I was about to say, when are you guys gonna ask about that?
She did
This is
something
what
to
we
me.
get for bringing a stupid dragon along.
You say stupid dragon until I get help, give you confidence.
Okay, we'll leave it at
boost.
that.
What
We'll
was
leave it at that.
what was that magic? When you did that, I felt stronger somehow.
Yeah, it can essentially affect different things in your time of need, and that's what I was trying to do for all of you. But Dank and Gerblin weren't paying attention previously.
Hmm.
Otherwise, everyone would have gotten it.
Mm,
I
Iris
think
would,
you
So-
work with dragons to know not to look them in the eye unless you need to.
right.
Iris like glares up at Amaya. If you weren't here, we wouldn't be in this situation in the first place.
Yeah, that too. Bringing problems in and then calling dibs on shiny things. This is why dragons have a
Dragon,
bad
what do
name.
you expect? I like shiny things.
Henry visibly avoids looking at you now, just for the record, whenever you guys interact.
Wait, who's he avoiding looking at?
Amaya.
Amaya.
Amaya, I assume, yeah.
Oh, okay. Did they have any shiny things?
No, they did not.
Okay, well, moot point anyway. They didn't have shit shiny. Oh yeah, they had guns, didn't they?
No,
What the hell were they gonna fight us with?
they had knives.
Knives. Oh, okay. Are they good knives?
Eh, they're about what you would expect somebody to buy from somewhere that like sold weapons but was selling cheap weapons and saying they were good.
So super
So not
professional,
compared to what Iris and
unmarked,
Az have.
super professional, unmarked, unidentifiable vampires got shitty weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm about to look and see what vampires can do.
Shitty
'Cause
knife.
I'm thinking
What
they
are the
might
stats on this thing?
have some moves that
I
could.
think they do.
They probably do.
For the record, I did take my knife back from that one dude.
Oh yeah, I assume so.
Let's see. Vamp moves. Eternal hunger. Blood, flesh, or emotions. Pick one. Feed on someone. Roll with blood on a 10 plus. All three. 79. Choose two. Heal one harm or take one forward. Alright, a secret. Prey doesn't suffer 3 harm AP. Miss your hunger gets the best of you and everyone suffers. Da-da-da.
Damn.
Yeah, okay.
Makes sense that they would use knives, actually. I guess. How they feed in this? Do they literally suck blood in this?
Did you not see the fangs were
Yeah. I guess yeah.
retractable?
Yeah, that makes yeah.
Yeah, and technically speaking, different vampires can feed on different things. If you look at Eternal Hunger, it specifies human blood, flesh, or emotions.
Oh, emotional vampires. Oh, okay. So I think some of these vampires
And I'm
were
sure they
my
can pick
exes,
different
you guys.
emotions too, can't they?
God. Yeah. Oh fuck. Oh my god.
I definitely recognize a few of these vampires. All right.
Just suck the soul out of you.
Okay. Interesting.
All right. So yeah,
Okay.
anything else you guys do there?
Well, I'm guessing Dank's get rid of all the bodies. Is there anything else we need to do here? Or do we just like head back and research the lore out of these guys? Or look up their license plate or whatever.
Yeah, I think at this point it's trying to figure out who these guys are and figuring out who they work for.
Iris would hang back a touch to keep out of the way because she's not big enough to really pick up full-grown men's bodies.
Okay.
I'll help.
Az has done enough wet work to hurt or to help. Sorry.
Yeah, man, you just gotta stack them up like so.
Here, Az, just grab the legs. Ugh.
All right, yeah. You get the bodies in there eventually.
Yeah, with 3 people, because Amaya is not touching that shit. If they do not have shiny things, fuck that.
And Iris is just giving her a look like, why are you not helping the whole time?
That's gross. Have you seen my outfit?
I do not like this person.
Dragons are always the same. You'll get used to the attitude.
I heard that.
Contemplating making her walk home.
They're doing this because of you. The least you could do is help get the bodies in the car.
No thanks.
Wait, what are we even getting out of helping her anyway? Valid
An ally.
question. Okay, an ally.
I think he's asking that in character, though.
Again, an ally.
Bar wants me to help people. Has a strange way of choosing who needs help, though.
Alright, I can accept that.
Your bar is wonderful.
The bar is wonderful. And if the bar likes you, I guess I'll fucking deal with it.
Oh goodness, all of you are gonna bond over. Oh my god, your leverage.
We are. Oh, Jesus.
What does this mean?
You called it. You said we would become leverage early on. I think that was something that
Wait.
came up.
Oh, God.
What happens now?
The show leverage.
What's it mean?
Oh.
I think it's a reference.
The bar needs better taste than taste than
It's an older show that is basically a bunch of thieves coming together to like help
people.
against like big corporations and things that screw little people over.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
And
pull off
that's
heists
just
and
gonna
stuff.
yeah. Most of their stuff is performed from a bar.
Yeah.
Every hideout they pick is a bar. Oh lord.
Would you
Are
call
dragons
this?
power or wild?
Dragons are wild.
Would you call this a moment of intimacy?
That's what I was about to ask.
It's like overcoming my horrible misgivings about this person, dealing with the frustration they have evoked, and looking
Yeah,
past
I could do that. I could do that.
Alright.
If Iris
Okay.
sees this, she is like, while they're busy, she would turn around and like leave. If
Do you
she sees
also
him getting,
consider it a moment of intimacy, Amaya?
if she sees him getting soppy with her,
Yeah.
she's gonna turn around and walk.
Okay.
I love how Dank has this moment of like overcoming a person's flaws and you know, anyway, and I'm over here just like, yeah, I'm kind of a bad person too.
See, but the funniest thing is, Amaya, what's the dragon's intimacy move?
Oh my god. Alright. When you share a moment of intimacy, physical or emotional, with another person, Ask them to affirm something beautiful about your draconic nature. If they do it, you suddenly realize that you have something useful to them, an arcane item, a reclusive contract, or information, their choice. If they refuse your request, you must take something from them to silence your insecurities. Bide your time if you must.
Ooh.
Despite you distracting me, your eyes are pretty fucking awesome. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
At that, Iris would just turn around and like walk. Like she's just like, I'm done. No, like literally, she leaves. She like goes around a corner and she's gone.
Yeah, Az notices this and is like, I gotta go get the kid. I'll try and meet you back at the bar. If we don't show up there, just drop the car seat. I'll pick it up later. And
Okay.
goes after Iris.
Be careful.
Watch out for giraffes.
All right. We'll stick with the main group for now, and then we'll go over to Iris and Az. All right, so let's finish up that intimacy move. So, Amaya, you just realized you have something that Dank could probably use. Now, Dank actually gets to decide what it is. An arcane item, a reclusive contact, or information.
Arcane item.
Good choice.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you remember that you have something at home that actually somebody, since you kind of saw them, fighting earlier, that somebody that kind of uses guns and things would probably want. So yeah, you can give that to him the next time you see him. And I'll write something up for it.
The perfect thing for you, Dank.
Oh.
I just gotta go home and get it, and I'll bring it the next time we see each other after we finish this meeting. Sound good?
Sounds great.
She's all kinds of excited.
Dank is very fond of gifts. He's still super happy about the bracelet. Oh shit, my pseudo child. She runs off after Iris.
Oh, you're going as well? Okay, we'll go ahead and follow that then. Yeah, we'll move
toss
on
Henry
to
the keys.
Iris walking away.
All right.
What's going on, Iris?
She is pissed. She's just like she's heading for the bar because that's where they said they'd meet up and everything, but she's just like stomp walking. Her face is bright red. You can practically see the steam rolling off of her. She's pissed. She thinks it's stupid that Amaya essentially begs for a compliment and Dank just gives it to her kind of thing. It's just
it was begrudgingly given.
But still, it's he gave it to her kind of thing.
From behind her.
Yeah. It's this dragon comes into their bar, wrecks their group, starts flirting with these guys, and they're just letting her do it. And she's just getting sick of it. She has had her fill with Amaya, and she needs her space. And it's that, or, she does something else. So she figured walking off was the more reasonable of the two options.
All right.
Not to mention they've been in the Tokyo area long enough. She probably knows the main roads well enough to get around for the most part.
Okay. Are you going fast? Because they did follow after you pretty quickly there.
Well, I mean, she's stuck in a 6-year-old's body.
Right. The only way
She's
you could
not-
really go fast would be to run, and that wouldn't last for long.
No. I mean, she's not like running or anything, so.
Okay. So yeah, I think you guys catch up pretty quickly.
Yeah, as kind of like jogs up, and then kind of as he kind of gets closer, sort of slows down to match her pace and goes, "You want to talk about it?"
Fine.
Okay. I'm proud of you, by the way.
She glares up at him.
And that's not meant to appease you. I just thought you should know. I'm sure Dank's proud of you too. Your assistance with those traps was very useful. And those traps themselves were very useful. And I am also proud of you for walking away to deal with your emotions rather than something else.
She looks up at him.
He just kind of offers a smile, sticks his hands in his pockets, and just kind of trots alongside you, just kind of like, "We'll do this however you want, but those are the things I want you to know for now." He figures you'll talk when you're ready.
Why they all gotta be so stuck up? All of them from that faction.
Dank runs around the corner and catches up at this point.
I suppose some people feel like certain things give them an advantage, and that advantage can be used to take advantage of others. There's lots of reasons that some people think they're more superior than others.
When you live for a really long time, you become a bastard.
I can't wholly disagree with that, but also, fuck off. It kind of flips you the bird in a joking way.
You can't tell me I'm wrong.
I
Iris
can't.
giggles at
You are
that.
correct.
It's just some people are worse than others. And sometimes in situations like that, you gotta deal with it. You're gonna be stuck with this person for a while.
We don't have to be.
I know we don't have to. But there is a lot we can accomplish by occasionally grinning and bearing it. Just because it's unpleasant right now doesn't mean it's always going to be that way. Sometimes you gotta step outside of your comfort zone and do some things you'd otherwise hate doing.
Sometimes you have to give people the opportunity to change.
Or the opportunity to prove you wrong.
My life has been significantly longer than hers, and I have changed in noticeable ways since you've come into my life. So maybe you can have that effect on her too. Help her change for the better like you have me.
Also, I'm going to need your help dissecting some of these vampires. Speaking of help.
But you're different, Dad. Your group isn't the reason I'm stuck like this.
And neither are the dragons. You can't blame an entire faction for the transgressions of one group.
Bad influence. No, I'm not going to say that.
What?
No, you can, but then you're a racist.
Az kind of opens his mouth to respond and then just sighs.
And, you know, we're better than that.
Their magic's closer, though.
Guilt by association is kind of a tricky thing.
If Henry suddenly did something you didn't like, would you also blame me? Because we are in the same faction?
No.
Then this should stand for the same. She is a dragon. She is not Fae. She had nothing to do with what was done to you. I know this is going to be a difficult transition and it's going to take time. But try for me, yeah?
Okay. I'll try.
That's all I ask.
And she like snuggles up into his leg.
Az just like reaches down and just scoops you up.
She really like curls into a ball when he does that.
Yeah, right. Now let's get back to the car.
Yeah, I don't think the others would prefer being stuck there.
All right.
Plus, those corpses are going to start to smell soon.
Yeah, we need to take care of those.
Cool. And I think that'll be a 3-way intimacy move.
Kinky.
Oh God!
Sorry.
And I know what your intimacy move is, Maury. But
Yeah.
for some really good work there, you can either, instead of what your corruption move would, or what your intimacy move would say, you can either erase a corruption or mark wild.
Ooh. I will take the corruption to mark a wild. Because this will be
so
my.
you either erase a corruption or mark wild.
Well, I don't have a corruption to erase anyway, so I will take that corruption mark because that is my first corruption mark anyways, and I will.
You're
mark
not, so
the
you
wild.
don't mark
It's
corruption if you do it. Yeah. So
So if I take-
either you would be able to erase a corruption or you would be able to mark wild. You don't take corruption at all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I will take wild then.
Okay.
And that's a level up for me.
Hey.
Nice.
There we go.
I'm so close.
Yeah, all I have left to do is mark wild.
Wild was the last one
That's
for me.
everybody, yeah.
Pretty much. I think Henry maybe needs one more than that, but I can't remember.
I got power and mortality to mark still.
Okay.
You've got 2 mortality people.
Oh no, yes, okay.
I do.
Power and wild.
Fantastic. Well, that's 2 more people added to the list of folks I can mark as Scar to bring back to life.
Yeah.
It's
And
2
what
more
do you
people that I can hold one to help you at any distance.
got it? Yeah, make sure and write those down.
I think I've got the whole party now.
Probably,
Yeah.
because I think you did that with Henry first, and then you picked the +1 forward after that.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you've pretty much got the whole party now. Everybody's a little protected.
Yeah.
There you go. You head back to the car.
All right. Now, seeing as did Henry drive off because I did toss him the keys?
Yeah, you get back to the car and it's started. And when you guys walk back up, I'm like, hey, these corpses are really starting to smell.
Did you turn on the trunk AC?
There's an AC for the
Yeah.
trunk.
Okay, yeah, scoot over.
It's a
Yeah.
crappy car, remember?
Mm.
It's like a back partition for the rear section of the car goes up as I push a button on the dash. And then it gets very, very cold in the back all of a sudden.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Yeah, you know, built-in beer chiller also works as a mobile morgue.
Nice.
I put a lot of money into this car.
You are something.
Yeah, some kind of thing.
As
All
just
right.
kind of ignores all of this happening, his like tucked Iris into her car seat, has given her juice box and a snack, like her favorite snack.
There you go. And kind of just head back to the bar.
Yeah. This time, keeping a very close eye out on if we're being followed.
Mm.
It doesn't seem like it, or at least nothing you can see.
Hmm. Gonna, when we get out to the bar, I'm gonna reactivate the chain jump when everyone gets out.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. I thought I had a sound bug for a second there.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
All right.
And then I don't know how good is everyone on time.
It's about that time. Yeah, I gotta get up early.
Oh, okay. We can wrap up here, I reckon.
Okay. Yeah, I always try and get to a good spot.
It's a good spot, yeah.
It is a good spot.
Well, it's a pleasure playing with you guys. It was a fun session tonight.
Yeah.
Do we need
We
to
still
get
do have the end session move, yeah. So if anybody, learned anything about a faction, you can swap around your faction scores, find
How's-
what suits you.
How's that work exactly?
So as long as you learned something notable about a faction during the session, you can add 1 to that faction's score, but you take that from somebody else's score.
Okay.
So for instance, if you, in this case, probably learned quite a bit about Knight, you could add 1 to Knight and take it from any other score.
I think I only marked one for Wild this time. I think Knight already had marked.
Right, but you learned some stuff about it.
Yeah, like the fact that vampires are disappearing at alarming rates because apparently Dank keeps killing them.
All right.
And the fact that some of the people from Night can go in corporal when they please.
The specters.
All
Yeah,
right.
so this doesn't affect your marks. This affects your like rolls.
Right.
Yeah, the
Yes.
number.
You're like plus
Your
1,
scores.
plus
Yeah.
2, etc.
Oh, okay. So I wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to do that for wild then, because
No,
I'm
you can.
okay. I did it for both. I took 2 out of power, put 1 in night, 1 in wild.
So you can only do it with 1 per session.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes.
Let me do this then. I'll put it in night because it's my lowest. Okay.
Okay. And then any debts that need to be claimed.
Don't think so on my end.
Mm-mm.
Not going to call that one in anytime soon.
Oh no, anything that happened during the session that you think you should be owed a debt for.
Oh, no.
No.
All right.
No.
Or that you should owe a debt to someone for as well. Perfect. All right. Then that wraps things up.
Thank you guys for playing. Thanks for DMing, Wolfy. It was great. That's a good session.
Yes.
So
pretty
much
great, yeah.
fun.
Oh god, the vampiric coked up bees.
Yeah.
Yes. In my meme dreams forever. I guess we're at the shoutouts section of the show. So, all the links I'm about to mention you can find if you're watching on YouTube in the description down below. We've already mentioned the Discord a bunch of times. I'll get to it in just a second. First, Gerblin, who played as today, has a Twitter where sketching is a thing. You can find pictures of characters from this show. Go check out twitter.com/sketchingspace. Give a follow. Here, let me put it a couple more times. There we go. Let's see here. Dank here, our Paladin of the Beverage, our hobo with a shotgun. It's a Beretta though instead. Has a GoFundMe where you can send him rocket fuel. He needs the NOS to shoot the guys, shoot demands. Go to that GoFundMe there. Purchase the Paladin of the Beverage some beverage.
Please, very much. He needs that aim.
Yeah, and if he runs out of the other stuff, the bees will need something to keep them going.
Yep.
You
You too can stop a dank from doing cocaine for only the price of a monster a day.
Nos, not monster.
Nos, yeah.
Same thing.
No. That right there is heresy. As Paladin of the Beverage.
Wolfy.
Just-
It's okay.
Just complete.
If I have any of those, my heart will explode. It's fine.
Just
Yeah.
complete offendedness.
And of course, if you want to be in on all the crazy chaos memes that were posted tonight, oh look,
So
there's
many
one.
memes.
There's a gif of Nos right there. The bees, the Oprah handing out bees to
so many
everyone.
bees.
So many bees. Bees for everyone.
The fire. There was all kinds of awesome stuff being posted tonight. If you want to get in on the fun, you can check out this Discord here, and you can be in on the chaos fun with us. Also, the Patreon. So what we're doing now is, you may notice at the beginning of some of these videos on YouTube, there is some bleeping, some editing, because certain things are not allowed to be said on YouTube. So if you want to see the full unedited, unfiltered, you can check out the Patreon for $3 a month. You get all the uncensored content there.
Yeah.
And we're going to be rolling out more tiers soon. Things like more Discord access, access to voice channels in the Discord, so you can come in here and yell at me. Access to like the actual lore channels when we do the planning for the shows. Maybe not chatting in them. I haven't decided yet. Maybe chatting in some of them. I don't know.
Maybe not the lore channels, but other ones probably.
Yeah.
Patreon only channels.
Yeah, Patreon only channels. There you go. And other stuff. So if you like what you're seeing, support us on Patreon. I think that's everything. Is there something I'm missing?
He wasn't here today, but Zach.
Zach usually plays in this game with us. Here is his Twitch channel. Check him out at twitch.tv/TeamZack. He's recovering from dehydration. So he's eaten all the bananas.
Bananas.
And he's actually getting his stomach pumped because he ate all the bananas. But he will be back shortly. Also,
And then Cassidy's artwork.
yeah, I was about to do that. Maury's here, who played Iris for you today. Sorry. You can check out. She also plays Cassidy on Broken and Narcissa. You can check out the artwork for Cassidy here. The artist is Ayatakuhime. It's tiktok.com/Ayatakuhime. Did I forget anything else?
I believe that's it.
I think that's it. I'm Ramblin. You can find me at twitch.tv/RamblinManTV, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Minds, on Rumble, Patreon, TikTok, Instagram.
All the things.
All the things. And thanks for watching. Everybody have a great week. Let's see. Upcoming this week, Friday, we got Unknown New Orleans. Starts at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, 5 p.m. Pacific. Monday, we're coming back with some more Forest of Flesh. That picks up at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific. And of course, a week from today, we'll probably be going back to Broken as long as everyone's here. As long as we got everyone here next week, we'll be playing some more Broken at the same time. That will be... It's on the schedule for 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Pacific, but we usually try to start half hour early, or sometimes an hour early, but we never make it an hour early.
Kind of my fault. Yeah.
It's all good, man. So you can catch us then. I think that's all I got. Everybody have a fantastic week, fantastic night. Cause love ya. All right.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye.
Night.
Good night.